working? That's very quiet.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Good.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle, please visit us again.
It's hard not to want to play with these. Let's see. We should probably grab the MTC. No, the ladder. Decided they're fixing that. But it'd be nice to have the MTC here. So let's go get an MTC out.
All systems online. Engines. Landing gear raised.
I always like to wait because sometimes the hangar doors just close randomly for no reason.
Bogey.
Oh no, there's a bogey. I hate bogeys. They get stuck to my fingers.
Shields offline. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is
Oh.
now on.
Either I forgot to get fuel, or they cheated me out of my fuel. We're gonna have to fix that. This is where I'd like to be able to get up and grab a cup of coffee, but my coffee maker is broken. I bet it is. Chris? Crispin? Crispin? Or Chris?
Warning, quantum fuel low.
Yeah, quantum fuel low. I got it. Cool. That would make sense. And hey, Brandon. I assume chat probably isn't your last name.
Quantum drive is now off.
Actually, let's go get some fuel before we drop. Genie. Bye, Genie. What are you guys up to today?
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Well, that's always a good time of the day. Start to relax. Figure out what you're doing for the evening.
Is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Oh, well, just woke up is good too, I guess. Yeah. Start with your morning routine. I have an op in a couple hours, but I just wanted to go out and do some pew first. Still a little new, as you guys can probably tell, but I'm trying to stream some. Too much fun not to. Well, originally early. I officially 2015, but I've only played lightly until this year. Oh, come on, Max guy. No leave there. That's not fun.
Landing gear
How long you
deployed.
guys been playing?
Landing complete. Quantum
Nice.
drive is at
Yeah,
100%.
day one almost, huh? That's pretty old too. That's what 2019 or so. Well, 330 would be like what 21, I guess, huh? Apparently, I bumped something. Yes, yeah, they missed the original Kickstarter, but I've been following it since then. And I thought I created an account, but then 2015 I went to check it out, and no account. I went to do like a free fly a couple times. I didn't buy my Aurora until 2018, and then I upgraded to a cutter before I came in recently. Yeah, you know, I mean, it's pretty. And you know, I was able to get a Spartan, so it really feels like the dropship from Aliens with the APC in the back. You know, I couldn't resist. I mean, it's halfway between the Alien dropship and like the Pelican even. So they did a good job. And they usually do, of course. Okay. So true. How about you? You still on original pledge, or you upgraded? What's that? Yeah. That one? No. That one? No. Which one is this? Five. Well, one of these had a garage on it. I can't remember which one it was. I don't come over here very often. Salt tube. There it is. Salt tube. Let's remember that. Is that all pledge, or is that in game mostly? Because most of my stuff's in game too, but I have spent more than I anticipated on pledge stuff as well.
Shields offline.
Wow, that's pretty cool, man. Is that from one of the bigger ones, or just like slowly throughout the years?
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on.
Yeah, there's a couple of bigger ones coming out that's gonna be really hard to say no to, but I don't want to. I don't want to be like, because like the interest is cool, but I'm like, I don't. Like I've got some friends, but like not enough to justify having one. Even like the Wicklow Polaris, same thing. I'm like, I could probably get it, but it's not. I don't have a use for it. But the Ironclad I really want, Iron Chad or Caterpillar, however we call it. And the Galaxy, man. Oof. The functionality on that thing.
Shields online.
Let's see where the pads over there looks like. Oh. Yeah, those are the pads. Spawn pads. I think so. That little building. Yeah, looks like. Okay. Still trying to get myself to buy a couple of the sticks. I don't know what you guys use for that, but I've seen a lot of people use them, and they just seem like they would be a lot easier to enjoy yourself. I'm still mouse and keyboard.
Landing gear.
Well, I probably won't be as happy with it. How about that? Yeah, that should do it.
Engines offline.
Well, what is that symbol? I've never seen that before. Oh, obstructing vehicle area. I see.
Engines online.
Can't be that close to it.
Takeoff complete.
There we go.
Landing complete.
I see. You have the dual sticks, Chris? Yeah, those are the ones I kind of want. Wait, which ones did you go with? The Space Sim ones? Yeah, and how are the pedals for you? Because that's another one of those ones that I'm keep debating on. See people with and without them. Have lots of debate over it, obviously, as with those things.
Engines offline.
Can't wait for the ladder changes. Rayari.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Oh, which one was... Yeah.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Gladiator, yeah, I think. I just say Space Sim. I think most people, seem to call it that instead of the actual Gladiator, yeah. Because the other ones were like the Warthog or something version of it. Right, you have the extra buttons around it, right, for the premiums? I gotcha. Really? Like, is it... I feel like you have to, like, hold your feet in place, like you do with a car. Does it, like, have a good resistance?
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Your vehicle has been. Please visit us again.
Did they fix the fire on here yet? Oh, they might have. No, there's sparks right there. Oh no, it's snow. Yeah, yay! I don't know if you guys have NPC, but they showed like sparks and flame for no reason whatsoever. It was really obnoxious. Couldn't repair it. Couldn't change it. All of them on fresh spawn, fresh flame. Okay, that's a good reason to try that out. Nice when they get the throttle for vehicles, if ever. Stop. Oh, no, there goes sparks. Look better for a minute. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I just wish that like I'm near a micro center, and I wish I could try them out too. But I tried out some high-end Logitech ones, like 350 or something like that for a set. It was a throttle though, which didn't really have well either. But they just weren't that great. Like I didn't love them once I got them.
Engines online.
Let's see what do we have for bounties out here. Boarding in progress. Could always do that. Do I have time for that? Yeah, probably. Yeah, okay, let's do that.
Takeoff complete.
Okay. I didn't even think about that. Just like in a vehicle, right? These clouds are freaking me out.
Shields offline.
Clouds at 4,000. Let's go see what these guys have in store.
Quantum drive is now on. Landing gear raised. Quantum drive is now off.
Feel free to shout out any advice you guys have, because especially I'm decent with hauling and pretty good with mining. With combat, I'm still learning a lot. So if you see anything or have some advice, I may not be good at listening, but I definitely want to hear it either way.
Shields online.
Let's see. Do we have these out here? I think you can tell by the contract. Looks kind of like not.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh yeah, that's our carp, right? Looks our carp. Be nice when they have the landing cameras. Yeah, I've done like 20 or so. I've never done any high level stuff. I've run with some teams too, so I do know sort of what I'm doing, but yeah, like always up for tips and tricks, because every once in a while someone will say something and I'm like, man, I really wish I'd have known that before now, you know.
Engines offline.
Right, yeah, thank you. That's a good one to tell someone right off the bat, huh? Yeah, see, my coffee maker's still broken, man. No espresso, no cowboy coffee, nothing. I'm joking. I have no idea what cowboy coffee is. I don't know if you said or not. No. Yeah, I wish that these like did more stuff in here, but I've never found any loot outside. Have you guys found any loot outside? Right, so you guys look at the masks. Oh, all right, okay, the cool ones. All right. I guess I haven't done very much over here before, because those guys look like they were in trouble. Oh, that's pretty good. Just much more maybe. Right. Which sadly, to shoot those guys, you can't stick around to loot them. Am I not tracking this contract? I'm not tracking it. Why are you not showing me by? Okay. current wave. I just have to start. You're running from me? Come over some shooting at. Despawn closet. You might be hiding on the wrong side there, buddy. Yeah. And there's even an empty spawn closet. And the second one, no enemy spawn. Well, that's not a good sign. Hostile. Oh, well, now it says that there's hostiles on the wave. Okay, maybe now. Oh, there's some gunfire. Where? Just kill. You guys are excited up there. Okay, up there. I can't tell if that's not fires, right? Yeah. Shoot down. Okay. Just coming from both sides. Dang, dude. You knew right where I was at. Oh. Got behind me. Nice. Yeah, I didn't realize that it was countdown until the wave. That makes more sense now. Nice. Oh yeah. I don't really have time. All right, where you guys at? Oh, there you are. Those last three for this way. Okay. Where are you at? All right. One more wave down. Yeah, I really love this kind of stuff. I've been getting into it slowly. I've been starting to do some contested zones when I get a chance to. But lately, been going alone. It's just like people just appear out of nowhere. Not every time, but like enough that it just makes it a little less fun. So as long as anybody else is on, I'll go do contested zones. Which is a little bit more interesting, of course. I keep hoping to get these up so that they become a little bit more challenging. I guess the distribution centers. Oops. Let's pay attention. Oh, shit. I still didn't do it. Oh, me. Steps that far out of us. That's me at this point. But... Isn't he right there? I swear they were right there. Oh, yeah, he's... Okay, they're out, aren't they? Oh, no, there's one right there. Where'd you go? Come on, poke ground. Oh, I forgot to keep it. That was my bad. Okay. Wow. Can we get his clip back in there before he gets around the corner? Let's assume so. Are they more fun too, or just challenging? Are you kidding me? I just had the clip in there, didn't I? No, what's happening? Is it bugged? There we go. Is he actually countering? That's crazy. Yes, this is like pretty low level stuff, right? That I somehow almost died to because I didn't get, forgot to repool. Okay, any boxes in here? Did I miss them already? Probably. I don't remember where they're all at. I always forget. The box. Is that a box? No, it's not a box. Still not a box. Yeah, I guess someone was saying, one of the guys I was with had us take a box mission, which allowed you to be there, so that way you could still do it. It seemed to work. Annoying to have to do that, but it did work. Wow, not a single box here. I mean, this is pretty low level, but well, damn. You think I know my way out of here again, but I usually don't. Oh, there it is. Well, bummer. Alright. Not usually much of there anyways, but every once in a while it's like a railgun or something. I know a Gray Cat on Microtech is one of them. For the ones that attack you. Right, that's what they were saying too. Yeah, because I still get those too, like the Area 2 or Shipping Zone type of thing, those ones. Ah, that's good. Have you ever tried the take a box mission to see if that works with the ones you're talking about? Because the only ones I've ever tried on the Microtech. Oh yeah. No. The one is a Gray Cat one. I don't know if there's more than one or not at my like a Gray Cat distribution center. That if you take a box mission to it, then they won't shoot at you. Like all the guards and the turrets and stuff won't shoot at you. But the ones you're talking about, I don't know if you'd ever tried that or heard of that. I don't know if it would work. Yeah, one of the guys that was in one of the groups was singing that. He did that, and we all were able to get in and do it. So it was pretty cool. I mean, they've been bugged in and out separately. Like sometimes enemies don't spawn, or they spawn weird. Of course, this patch has been odd for these types of districts, I think.
Engines online. Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised.
That's probably smart. I didn't think about that. Yeah, those are kind of fun. Sometimes they take a little bit of time, but they're fun. I don't think I've done any for blackjack. Huh. Guess we'll do that.
Shields offline. Quantum drive is now on.
How's the patch been treating you so far? Or have you played much at all in general?
Quantum drive is now off.
Other than the worm. Oh, the patch, like 4.2? Like, other than the worm, it seems like this patch has been not better in some ways to me. Maybe a little better for trams, elevators, that kind of thing, but for the most part, it seems like it's been a little bit buggy.
Shields online. deployed.
Right? That makes sense. That's one of the luxuries of having come in later. Oh, those do not look like happy peoples. Oh, that's guards on the ground there. Okay. What do I want to do? Probably over here.
Engines offline.
Why is that not working? All right. Oh man, just constant 30Ks. Huh? Yeah, I've heard about those kind of days. I came in and played a few times, but I got lucky enough to not have that be the issue. It was just like you couldn't like take off from your ship or land from like pad ramming and things. And like I tried a little bit, but it was just, you know, if I'd have gotten in just a little bit better experience, I probably would have been fine. But I didn't have anybody to hang with, and so it was like, I'm good. I'll come back in a little while. And then sometimes it'd be like a year before I'd come back, 2 years almost. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Can see for a second. All right. Okay. Good. Nice. All right. Where the boxes at? I can never find these boxes. Every once in a while I do. I feel like it's probably just like on these lower level ones, and I just end up bouncing around, and I've never gotten anything up high enough to get a better mission. So I just can't find any boxes. Just the bottom level, it is. So far, no, that's what I was just about to ask. Are you seeing them? I'm missing them, I guess. I don't know. Well, this one wasn't a wave, I think. This one was just a regular, because it just came up and had the percentage right up front after I was killing the guys on the outside, disposing of them. But I have not seen boxes. But this is only 2 so far today. But usually there's like at least 1. Maybe the whole thing, yeah, I guess. I'm mostly doing it for rep at this point anyways. There's not usually a lot of boxes, I guess. So. But being a loot goblin, it's makes it tougher. But someone was saying that ArcCorp was a good place to go do it, so I thought I'd try it here too. No, I guess not. Oh well. It's on Lyria outside of ArcCorp. I guess the strategy was on ArcCorp you have like you only have the 2 moons, so you can run bunkers faster over here. And a lot of people, I guess, don't go here. Like, it's not quite as crowded because there's only the 2 of those. And so far, I haven't really found too much good stuff on the bodies unless you're looking for the guns they're carrying. Have you ever found that to be true? That like you find good stuff on the bodies, like the 9 tails or whatever. In Hurston, okay.
Engines
Good
online.
advice, thanks, man.
Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised.
We'll go try that over there in Hurston. I wonder if that's one of the places that have a little bit more map at too.
Shields offline. Quantum drive is now on.
And I don't know if I can ask you, but if it makes sense, can you tell if the mic has decent quality or not? I'm just using my headset because my other mic is large and obnoxious. Is it worth it? Sometimes I talk a little low, but it's the Razer Kraken. It was supposed to be, but then every once in a while someone tells me I'm robot-y, so I always assume that's the connection or something, or over Discord. Thanks, I appreciate it. I have it all the way up, but just a little quiet.
Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Can't remember where the pads are at here. Oh yeah, right there in the middle. Looks like.
Shields online.
Is it there? Guess not. Okay, let's see. Is it sticking out one of the sides here? Okay. Just the one that's down below. Is that them? No, it's not them. Is this it right here? I know. We're gonna tab through it together. Space is dark, really dark. That doesn't look like it either, does it? Must be on the ring, huh? Okay. Let's get out of the ring somewhere. I can never remember where it's at. These different places. Well, at this point, it would have just been easier to get a garage, a hangar. Is that it? Docking port. Dude, I don't know. I can't see it. Oops. Fireworks. Did we just do all of them? That'll be expensive. Yeah, keybinds. Yeah, it's gonna be really hard to switch over to sticks because I've
Landing gear.
got all my keybinds all worked out. But it'll be so nice to use that. Yeah, I really want. I sad I didn't get them before the tariffs went because now they're like 50% tacked on. It's pretty crazy.
Engines offline.
$12K. That's not bad. Yeah, right. Yeah, and the pedals too. Like I definitely love the idea of having the pedals down there. I've just been questioning whether it'd be worth it or not, but a lot of people claim that it's really awesome, especially if I can set up because like I've got some pretty big legs, and so if I set up the tension a little higher, I know that it's can do that, then that wouldn't be so bad. I think I've heard that VKB has some pretty good pedals for that. Whoa, how more missions over here? Oh, reduce population. Foxwell. Huh. Okay. Bounty. I still do not understand why there are bounties under the mercenary tab. Yeah, mercenary. Like there's a whole bounty hunter tab for that. Oh. I mean, the paths sound fun too, but they tend to be pretty hostile right now. Evaluation? I thought for sure I had stuff over here. Well, I guess not. Oh, there we go. Actually, stuff. Exterior zone 2. There we go. Right? Like, I don't understand the difference then between mercenary and bounty hunter if they have both the same stuff. Like, I really figured that you should have ones that are for like ship combat, and then some that are like on foot. You know, but I don't know. Like, it's one thing if it's mostly on foot and you have to start. You know, you have to blast a couple people and then go on foot. Fine. But like, if I'm going to be out of the ship, it's totally different than if I'm going to go on a ship, and it's different ships I would probably take. You know. Okay, so good there. Valid target. All right, zone 2. So I need to. Is it? Is it not going to let me do it? Right, but where's the? I don't understand. There we go.
Engines on.
That makes sense, I suppose. But like, I guess that makes sense if it's like an actual bounty for a person, and it could be either way. That makes sense. But it'd be nice if there was, what, for missions that I could know I was going to go out and do on foot.
Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised. Shields offline.
guess I'm not at Hurston yet.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah, I even switched out the guns a couple of different times, but honestly, the
Quantum drive is now on.
what's it, the Galderines or whatever they have, no, Rhino, whatever it has on here now, the stock ones, this last patch, I was like, yep, those are pretty good, solid. I just switched out the turret for ballistic so that I can reduce the power a little bit. Partially because I don't often have someone in there anyways, and if they are, then that gives me some heavy ballistics to put some revenants on there. Especially once you get the shields and the power plant upgraded,
Quantum drive
like
is
which took
now
me a long
on.
time, but it was worth it. Yeah, like Gilly 4, no problem. 5, pretty much no problem at all. Once you get to the Connie, you have to really know like what you're doing with it, and it took me a little bit to streamline that. Like I was coming back without engines on a regular basis, and occasionally not coming back from 5s. I haven't tried it against the Hammerhead by itself solo. Just didn't feel the need, I guess. That's a good question. I haven't been in the Connie as much lately, and I mostly used it for homing when I did. But I did do some in it. I think so. I think it's a lot more agile, but I think the Connie still hits harder. I mean, obviously it hits a little harder for some things more than others.
Shields online.
But yeah, this definitely can flip around a lot better. Let's see. All right, let's see if we can get them to fire at us, because that works out so much better than being exactly where they're at.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay, so it thinks the hostiles have spawned. We're talking here. Oh yeah, there they are. All right, good, good. Which one? Probably. Oh yeah, I heard a sniper.
Engines offline.
Like I think I would trust the Connie to take out the Hammerhead more than I would this one, but I think you'll have more fun with most everything else, like in the Ghillie School, for example, as a comparison. Oh, Reliant? That's cool. Don't see that too often. With the paint on there. What are you guys firing at? Oh, security, there it is. Are you pinned down there, guy? Oh, okay. All right. Be with you in a second. Okay. Is this the ladder? Oh. Just missed the stairs. Oh yeah, okay. Nice job. Okay, just the sniper top, I think, left, huh? Well, maybe not. He's not firing up there. Shit. Left there. Oh no, where's he at? Oh, did he run below? Guess all we can do is go into the shoots meet. Oh, there we go. Did you get him? Oh. Where is he? Is that there? Oh, that's not what I was looking for. Oh, yes it is. Okay. Alright, where's he at? Are you shooting at him? Hunker down there? Where's he at? Oh yeah, is that the, yeah, okay. I don't know, it just looked pretty cool. It's like, what the hell? I kind of want the chest piece too. I don't end up wearing them. I just eventually want to have a bunch of suit blockers with them in them, you know? Or maybe get lucky with base building and getting to put up a shop that no one buys from. Okay. You were shooting at somebody a second ago. Where is he at? Oh, there you are. Yeah. There we go. Wow. Well, yeah, you can put an underlight on there, like with a laser, and then it's for, I think it's standardly U. For mine it is U. But... And then if you're like zoomed in and you have a low light scope, then you can turn on the low light. Is this it? No, that's it. There we go. I kind of want that chest piece. I don't know if I have any room for it though. Oh yeah, I do. Nice. Okay. I didn't notice any boxes here either. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it because they usually don't have that much in them. Which one? Pitambu. I don't have a good juicer. I'll just keep buying my Pitambu juice. It's crazy, like sometimes the ships don't feel that big, and the Asgard's one of those ones that just kind of feels like it's not that big. But then this used to feel big, but seeing them next to each other, it's not like that's a small ship, that's the medium ship. But this it never feels big, like coming into port or anything like that. Coming in from landings, it always feels nice. I mean, admittedly, it might be because I don't have a lot of. Why is it so dark? Oh, I got a storm coming in. Maybe some rain. Alright, I guess we should get picked up real quick. We got time. Yeah. I guess like you were asking if it's nimble. I guess that's probably a good indicator right there that it does feel really nimble comparatively. I mean, not like a fighter, you know, definitely even not a heavy fighter, but. But enough that I don't notice it. Compared to like the Corsair bringing that into port, that's rough. Or like a raft. It does, even bigger than the Valkyrie. I rented one of those for Invictus, and then had one for a week recently. Or do I still have it? Maybe I still have it for this month. But yeah, it just feels so much bigger in here than even the Valkyrie, and it fits the Spartan perfectly, and like the Centurion perfectly. I haven't tried putting a Nova in here because I've watched like Foxy Loxy do it, and I can't remember who else. Tried to put him in there. JoJo maybe. It's JoJo, and they did not have much luck keeping its treads behaving enough to really enjoy it. So.
Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised.
Yeah, that's what the Asgard is designed for. Like the Storm and the Nova don't behave well yet. Like you can do it with the Nova. It's best if you leave someone in there just like before. But that's because of the treads, not the speed. But the Spartan and the Centurion do pretty good. And that's the cool part, is that this thing looks like an alien dropship, and with the Spartan, that's like your APC. Like, it's more roleplay, obviously, at this point, because there's not a lot of use for it, but man, that'd be cool. And even though the Ursa fits in there better, like, I would love to have a medical, you know, like, maybe like 2 drop seats left in the Spartan, like a medical medevac or whatever version of the Spartan. That'd be so cool. Wow, my real altitude is wrong. Somehow, what the heck is going on there? Alright, we have time for one more. Yeah, one more. What have we got? Anything good? Here, why don't we? I'll take a 4. Okay, so you can check out the. I'm not great pilot, just so you know that, but. Don't have anything here that I would care to lose. So.
Shields offline. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Weapons testing or asteroid mining base? I mean, come on now. Especially with the sun on that side.
Welcome, Rook. We'll get started in a moment.
That's really not fair.
Shields online.
Hostiles inbound. Light them
Are
up.
they? Of course they are.
Bogey.
Oops. One. Next. Oh, that's not the one I want to do next. Someone else. You. Yeah.
Shields hit.
You for sure.
Bogey. Target destroyed.
Yeah. Is that the raft again?
Bogey.
Yeah, I've got another one here. Okay, there we go. Razor. That might not be as much fun. Oh, come on.
Bogey.
Not showing me a lot of green. I wonder if that's desync. Oh, there we go. But
Shields hit.
boom. Okay. So you're missing. Okay. I guess you're the last one, huh?
Bogey.
Oops. Got another little guy here. Couple more. Also the raft. There we go. It's just like a pretty constant stream of bullets, especially when you get the... Oh no.
Shields hit. Bogey. Bogey.
This is where the Connie would be like doing a lot better. Connie or Corsair or something like that, or something a lot heavier. Come on.
Bogey.
And this is where video edited content is so much better because you don't have to sit there watching this dance over and over again.
Shields hit.
Ooh, decent.
Bogey.
Alright, you gotta be almost there.
Bogey.
Really?
Bogey. Shields hit. Bogey. Target
Finally.
destroyed.
Okay, now who's the little guy here? Is that you? That's you. Razor. Go. Waves defeated 0.
Bogey. Target
Congrats
destroyed.
on completing another part of your course.
Oh,
You
good.
impressed the other pilots out there today. I'll see you when you're ready to continue your training.
So yeah.
Shields offline.
Oh, I didn't see back. Yeah, it's like it's right between. Like I think it's definitely a lot more nimble than the Connie. Way better than the Corsair. Doesn't hit as hard, especially for those larger targets, you know. But I think that if I was better at targeting the components and things, it might be a little better too. But I'm still learning.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
And I think I'm gonna have to call it for now, anyways. Let's see. I'm just gonna head back to Seraphim because there's an off later. Well, that was almost fun. Well, almost ran into that station. That's one of the reasons I always do that, because I sometimes I forget. Always aim off to the left, right?
Quantum drive is now on.
Yeah, and of course it should be in the game pretty soon. Right, another month or so. Because honestly, it's a little pricey for 350, whatever it is. It's definitely a little pricey. I think it was just I really wanted it badly, and trying to get my son in. I'm very excited for him to eventually try it out, and I wanted to make sure I had some really good, fun things to do. And I think he's going to like planetary stuff more, so I wanted to make sure I had stuff that was ready for taking stuff out for playing in the sand or the snow or whatever. It really is. I mean, you got the turret, and especially good for ground vehicles, running bunkers, things like that. Like, I would probably pick something else if I was going to go do mostly ship bounties. It's not terrible at all, but you'd be able to step up, like especially at Andromeda, if you had 2 extra people. Get some extra firepower in there. Yeah, so far I still have the Corsair and I love it, but mostly bring it out whenever I just want to like pound on things, or sometimes I do it just going to pyro because it feels like it's a pyro kind of ship. But yeah, but you can't get the two
Quantum drive
vehicles in there as
is now
easily. Like I
off.
can get the Nursa and the MTC no problem in here. I don't have those on mine, but some of the guys that I run with, I tend to pilot. And it's nice having those vehicles to hit for the bunker runs with the turrets,
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
And I actually am kind of a big fan of those Drake ships.
Quantum drive
But
is now
I don't know, just this one's so cool. I was like, you're going to earn all your ships in game. And then I was like, oh, never mind.
Quantum drive is now off.
It has, is it size 4s? Revenants. Size 4s, right? Yeah. So it's got two size 4s on it. It comes with the same, I think, Gallerines or whatever, but I switched it out for ballistics because, backwards. Because I really wanted to save the power, and then also, like, I like having some ballistics available, and if I had somebody else in there, it might be worth it. Like, especially if you're going to try to get out of a PvP situation, it's nice to have some ballistics.
Shields online.
And a couple of times we were doing bunkers. No, it's got the giant missile rack on top. 12 size 3s, I think. So they replaced the turret on top with nice whack of missiles. They're not super useful right at the moment, of course, but they still can be. They keep people distracted and stuff. Oops. Oh, I'm in the middle.
Landing gear deployed.
And then it's got the two door guns, which is fun. The guys a couple times have used those to clear the hostiles in front of the bunker, And once I actually just kind of parked it in the sky there and went out and did it myself too. That was kind of fun.
Landing complete.
How we doing? Yeah, pretty good.
Engines offline.
There we go. Thank you so much for sitting and chatting with me. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the advice on the bunkers. Yeah, Hurston definitely seems like a little bit more fun over here. They were all bugged for me, but it's like a game. They all have an issue. So, and yeah, hope to see you around in your own Asgard at some point. Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate you coming in. See you later.